Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Hlalis here and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, thank you for joining the Hlalis family, and if you have been with us, thanks for always being here. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thanks to those that actually comment on my videos. And thanks to 500 subscribers, y'all. Guys, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have 500 subscribers now. Like, I'm actually just above 500. I think it's like 519 subscribers the last time I checked. Yo, guys, you are the best. Thank you so much for supporting the Hlalis family. Yeah, I'm so excited to have reached this point. I think I started really posting videos on my channel. I think I started it officially around September 20, was it 2020? Okay, I'm not sure, but I think I started like actually posting videos in 2020, but I started the channel in 2019, but it took me like a year to actually start posting. So now we have 500 subscribers. Whoa, guys, thank you so much for the lovely support that you have been giving me. So today we are celebrating. I have my drink here. I have a glass of something over here. Yeah, man, I'm celebrating 500 subscribers, and I thought that why not do something different? Like, why not do something different? And so I decided to do a get to know me video. So I asked you guys to send me questions on Instagram, on my WhatsApp, and Facebook. So I got like a few questions. Thank you to everyone who actually sent me a question. So let me show you guys the ones that I got from Insta. I took like screenshots of them, so I don't know if you can like see over there. So yeah, thanks to everyone who actually participated and sent me the questions, and now here we are. So yeah, some of them like I got them from like my WhatsApp, so I actually wrote them down so that it's easier for me to like answer them. So I wrote them down and I categorized them. Yeah, so so that I answer like one topic at a time. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get on to this video. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos, and do share my videos. I really do think that they are quite helpful for a lot of people. In fact, a lot of people have gotten back to me and actually commented on my videos and were like, yo, these are so informative, thank you so much for this helpful information. So yeah, I really do think that my videos are helpful. Well, I mean, I strive to make videos that are helpful, because that's the whole point of this challenge, of this channel. I want to help people out there. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please share it with other people whom you think will benefit from the information, and please share all of my other videos as well, because I mean, okay, this one's like, I don't know if there's going to be anything helpful in this video. But yeah, I'm so excited to be doing this get to know me video. So yeah, let's get on to it. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to like put the questions like up here. I don't know, I'll try. But yeah, so let's get on to the first question. So now I think I'm just going to answer the questions that had something to do about me as a person, excuse me. So I'm gonna be answering those questions now. So the first question is, are you a calculated risk or leap of faith kind of person? Well, when I actually saw this question, I laughed because wow, I think I'm a bit of both. I think I do take leaps of faith quite a lot. My husband can attest to that. However, I take calculated risks. As much as they're like leaps of faith, I do calculate the risk. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to get into this. But like, I'm a person that's, once I get a thought in my mind, it's so hard for me to get it out of my mind. Once I get an idea, I become so passionate about making it happen. And to someone else, it might seem like, oh, this day it won't be possible, or it's not the right time. But I always have faith that if I plan something properly, it can happen. Yeah. So yeah, that, like, I'm that kind of person. Let me see if I can't think of like an example. Got a perfect example. So before I came to varsity, when I was in matric, obviously I applied for varsity, and my parents are unemployed, so I didn't know where my fees are gonna come from. So yeah, but I applied for, I think when I was in matric, I applied for like the Petrus Mutsepe bursary. I don't know if I knew about NSFAS at that time, but I don't think I applied for NSFAS. Or did I? Maybe I did, but I didn't get NSFAS in my first year of varsity. Cool stuff. So I didn't know how I was gonna pay my fees, and I also didn't really know how I was gonna pay registration, but I was just like, I'm going to study. Like, I'm going to study anyways. So fine, 2015, which was the first year, my first year of varsity, I came to school, and fortunately I was able to get registration. Shout out to my uncle. So yeah, I paid that registration. But now at my institution, where I studied at Wits, so you need to pay your registration, right? Obviously before school starts. But now you need to have paid like 80% of your fees by the end of March. Like, so you must have finished all of your fees before the end of March. Right? Yeah, I just paid registration, and I didn't even know how I was gonna pay off my fees for the rest of the year. But I was just going with the flow, you know, just continuing with my life and praying a lot about it, you know. I really had no plan. I didn't have a plan, but I just prayed about it. I really prayed a lot about it. And yeah, so I couldn't pay the fees end of March, but life continued. And I was just like, I'm not gonna stress myself, right? So towards like, I think around May-ish, I was called to the fees office or financial aid office, and I was told that I got a donor to pay my fees. So obviously I was like really happy. I was on top of the world. My fees are going to be paid for the whole year, because I really had no plan. But that year, going into my first year of varsity, I took a huge leap of faith. I just took that leap of faith. I trusted that God was going to help me to get through, and I trusted that a plan was going to come. I didn't know from where, but I just had that faith. So I believe in my first year of varsity, I took a huge leap of faith. So I am a person that actually takes leaps of faith, but I also do take calculated risks. Like for example, when I want to like make a big purchase. When I want to make a big purchase, for example, let me say a car or a house. Yeah. so I might be sitting, you know, with my hubby, and we're planning, we're doing our budget, looking at our income, trying to see, are we going to be able to do this purchase? So it might seem like, just off the surface, it might seem like, perhaps it's not the time yet to make this purchase. You know, we could wait a bit longer, maybe like a few months, plan a bit longer. But as I said, once I get something into my mind, it's so hard for me to take it out of my mind. Once I put my mind to something, hey, you know what, that thing has to be done. So yeah, but obviously, like with such big purchases, you do need to sit down and plan how you're going to do things. So yeah, so I really sit down and calculate the cost with like many things. So yeah, I don't know. So I think I do take calculated risks, because someone else might think that it's not the time yet to do this or to make this purchase, but I will believe that it is the time, even though maybe the situations are not too ideal. But I'm gonna plan it and I'm gonna make it work, and we'll be able to buy whatever needs to be bought, and we're not gonna wait longer, and we're gonna make it happen. So yeah, I think that's one thing that has stunned a few people when it comes to like my decision making. But yeah, things work out in the end. I mean, again, with these calculated risks, I also take leaps of faith, and things end up working out in the end. Okay, I think I've said too much on this one question, so let me go to the second question. So the second question, who inspires you the most? Who inspires me the most? I don't know. Hey, I don't think I'm that kind of person who gets inspired by people. I don't know, maybe it's a bit weird, but I don't really have someone that I can say, oh, this person is like my inspiration, or I want to be like that person. No, I don't think I have that kind of person. There are quite a few people that I like, you know, I like their way of life. I like how they've set up their life, the decisions that they make. But I don't really have someone who I can say this person inspires me and I want to be like that person. I don't know. I think I get my inspiration from the Bible, because it sort of shapes everything that I do and the way I live. So yeah, not any person. I don't know if I'm answering this question, but I hope I am. Yeah, but I don't think I have someone who like inspires me. I have maybe a few people that I sort of like look up to. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so next question. What do you like to do for fun to de-stress? What do I like to do for fun? I like to listen to music. I love music. Music is my everything. I love listening to music. What else? I love writing music. So my husband and I, we do music together. So my husband is a producer, and well, I sing and I write. I'm a songwriter as well. So I really enjoy it when we come together and we make a song. So usually he will make the beat and I'll write the song. So I really like that kind of thing when we're recording our songs, when we're listening to our songs. I love listening to other people's music. I just love music. And then I also like YouTube. I like YouTube. I'm almost always on YouTube. I love YouTube. I love watching quite a few people on YouTube. Yeah, and I love watching movies. I love watching movies, series, anything that's nice, that like captivates me, that catches my attention. I absolutely love doing that. So music, um music, and yeah, movies, series, YouTube, those are my things. And then someone asked, what is my dream car? Oh, dream car. I don't know. I don't think I have a dream car. I don't think I have a dream car. I like a few cars. I like a lot of cars actually. I love cars. I love Mercedes, BMW, some Polos, Kia, of course, Kia. Hello. um yeah, but I mean, I love a lot of cars. I just love a good looking machine, you know. So I don't really have like a dream car. um I always told myself that, you know what, I'll buy the car that I can afford. That's the car that I'll buy. Yeah, so I've never had like my mindset on a specific car. I don't really have a dream car. Oh guys, I hope I'm doing well at this get to know me thing. I don't know if I'm like rambling a lot, but I hope I'm actually answering your questions. All right, the next question, what inspires my songs? Oh, okay, my journey as a person that I've walked till this point that I'm at right now, it has inspired some of my songs because I've spoken or I've sang about my journey in life in some of my songs. Yeah, so that's like one thing that inspires my songs. My love journey inspires some of my songs. I think everything around me, it inspires the songs. Yeah, like literally everything and anything. Yeah, but mostly my experiences in life are sort of like shaping the songs that I write. How did I start singing? And then the second part of this question, how did you start having a doctor passion or a passion for the medical field, I guess? So let me answer the first part. The second part I'll answer later. So how did I start singing? So I grew up in a family where music is like a big thing. My mom loves music. My mom loves singing. So I grew up in that kind of environment where my mom, as we were growing up, she would teach us all the songs that she sang like in her choir days when she was still young. So yeah, growing up in that kind of household where music was like such a big thing, and my mom passed on her love for music to us, and I embraced it. So since I was young, I loved singing. I loved music. I remember at some point, I think when I was in primary school, I loved singing so much that like almost everyone in my neighborhood knew that I love singing, because I would go outside of the house and sing my lungs out. Like I would sing to the top of my voice, so everyone knew that I love singing. Oh my gosh, that was like so crazy. So yeah, that's how it started. That's how I started singing when I was very young. Yeah, and I'm still singing today. Okay, okay, I think that's it with the questions that have to do with me. So now let me go on to the questions that have to do with my nursing journey or my nursing career. Okay, the first question, what sparked your nursing interest? Okay, this is a bit funny because at first I actually was not interested in nursing. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to do medicine, right? So when I applied for varsity, my first option obviously was medicine. And then because I knew that I want to be as close to a doctor as possible, I knew that I don't want to apply for things like physiotherapy or occupational therapy, which would land me into the hospital still, but I felt like I wouldn't get a full feel of the of the medical field, because those are sort of like careers where you are specializing. Like if you're a physiotherapist, you're specializing in muscles and movement, right? And yeah, with occupational therapy as well, it specializes in something. So I wanted to have a full view of the medical field. I wanted to have a range of options and deal with a large range of diseases and treating them. So I thought to myself, okay, after medicine, then nursing is the next best option, because if you're a nurse, you can do quite a lot of things at the hospital. You can work in a lot of different wards at the hospital, and you see a lot and you interact a lot with the patient, right? So nursing was my second option. But I didn't really want nursing. But I told myself, okay, fine. And then even if I get into nursing and I don't